So, warm greetings and welcome to our adventure with breathing for today. And it's a kind of a lifetime adventure to practice meditation and life attuned to breathing and in touch with your breathing and aware of how your breathing is going in any given time. And it's awareness of breathing helps us to avoid spending unnecessary energy as we go through our life, especially the unnecessary energy of tension or anxiety or ambition, over-efforting. Many of the ways that we become stressful has to do with an over-exertion of energy in the muscles that they're tight too much, and also in the mind. And so all that gets translated into the breathing. The breathing gets shallow, gets tight, it moves up into the chest rather than being deeper abdominal breathing. We hold our breathing. And so being attuned to the breathing and breathing in a easy, relaxed way is a way to not over-effort in our lives. So to assume a meditation posture and to close your eyes and to feel the weight of your body against the surface that's keeping you from falling to the center of the earth. Your chair, your cushion, the floor, your bed, whatever it might be. And feel the contact of your body against this surface. And maybe rock side to side, sway forward and back, or in some way and then settle in, wiggle in a little bit, to really settle into that spot where there's a surface holding you. And then take a few moments to feel the edges of your body, your skin, both where your skin touches your clothes, where the skin touches your cushion, chair, and also wherever the tingling and vibration, the warmth and the coolness, the sensations on the skin become apparent as you're sitting here. Kind of a global, wide awareness of sensations all over your body and your skin. Maybe it's a flowing sensation, a tingling, a vibration. Maybe there's some sensations that fleet in and out of awareness. Spark in and out of awareness as your attention roams around. And then notice where the contact of your skin may be against your clothes, or if you're lying down against the surface you're lying down on. Feel where breathing has an impact. We're breathing in, the inhale, the expansion of the chest or the belly, the lifting of the shoulders, causes more contact with your clothes or some surface. And you can feel the sensations of movement, of contact. feeling the rhythm of sensations, of the contact of the body breathing, moving as you breathe against your clothes or your back of your chair. Maybe even there's this very subtle movement, a sensation of pressure, all the way down to the cushion you're sitting on. Sensations in the front rib cage, the back rib cage, the sides of the rib cage, maybe even the belly. And then bring your attention inside of your body, maybe not far from the skin. Bring your attention a little bit inward to where you usually experience your breathing. Feeling the movement of sensation, the changing sensations with the inhale and the exhale. And as you exhale, relax deeper into your body. Soften the shoulders. As you exhale, let the belly become softer. As you relax the holding in the body, the tension, you're relaxing the extra energy you're expending. Softening, relaxing in the face, and there's less energy going into holding the muscles. Relaxing the shoulders and the arms, and less energy is expended. And paradoxically, with less energy expended in tension, more there can be a feeling of vitality or maybe even flowing energy. The same thing is true in the mind. In the thinking mind, if there's any tension or pressure, agitation there, maybe as you exhale you can relax, let go. Expend less energy, conscious energy, in mental activity. It turns out the mind works much better, more creatively, wiser, when less anxious or tense energy, efforting goes into it. And then settling in to the body breathing. And here too, the art of meditation is to stay committed with breathing without a lot of extra energy, without any strain. And for some people it can be helpful, the notion of being receptive to the inhale. And to allow the exhale. Maybe relaxing a teeny bit at the end of the exhale, to have a little pause, micro pause, so that you're more sensitive to receiving the beginning of the inhale. How the inhale.
The Chiefs were trounced by the Buccaneers.
How the inhale. How the inhale arises on its own. Receptive to the inhale, allowing the exhale, as maybe you would floating on the sea, gently being lifted and gently lowered by the small waves coming and going, allowing yourself to be held by the buoyant water. Allowing yourself to float on the inhales and exhales. Some effort is needed to be receptive and allowing, while at the same time letting go and allowing the breathing to come to awareness. Letting go of your interest in thinking. And letting your interest be in floating on the gentle waves of inhales and exhale, like you're floating on your back on a wide, peaceful sea, gently being lifted and lowered by the peaceful waves. Relaxing the tension associated with thinking, the pressure, the contraction. Allowing the thinking to become quieter so you can trust staying with the breathing more fully. And if you can imagine yourself floating on your back on a peaceful sea, imagine that as you're looking up into the sky, and a few clouds are drifting by in the blue sky. In that way, stay connected, stay floating on your breathing. But notice whatever thinking is happening, like thinking of clouds drifting by. Not to be involved with the thinking, but to have a kind of a view from a distance. Where there's very little energy used to be thinking. Letting go of the extra energy to think, to be involved, to be engaged in thought. Relax the energy of thinking, the efforting of thinking. And while you stay with the inhales and exhales, without a lot of effort, be aware of the thoughts that float through. And notice that as you're thinking, do you think more in words or more in images? Or is it kind of equally both? And in recognizing whether it's more words, more images, or equal to both, is it easier for you to notice your involvement with thinking, the energy expended to think, the tension involved in thinking? And if so, as you exhale, can you relax and quiet that energy, that effort? And as you do so, settle more into your breathing. our bodies and our minds operate more harmoniously when we stop using unnecessary energy, effort. The very effort to try hard at something unnecessary is counterproductive. It interferes with the natural wisdom, the natural sensitivity, and the natural harmony that's available when we don't apply unnecessary energy. And before we learn to not do so, it's useful just to recognize when there is unnecessary energy in the form of tension in the body and the mind, in the thinking. And then as we come to the end of this sitting, perhaps you can intuit or feel how without tension, without this extra energy of tension and pushing and trying, there's more room in us for happiness, for well-being, or there's more room for us for love, for goodwill, compassion. And to end this sitting, being open to the joys and sufferings of this world, and to be open to it without resistance, to breathe with it. To be willing to be a companion to the world's joys and the world's sufferings. To breathe with the world. And in doing so, before needing to do anything more complicated, perhaps you can be your kindness spreads out from you to the world. A simple kindness which wishes well for others, wishes the best for them. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be free.